modality of mind control, and the sub-modalities are like the tone of the voice, the rhythm, and things like that. For example, like money, like currency, we think of, you have electronic money and cash. And within each of those, you have things like coins and the dollars. And then on this side, you have like money orders, checks, and credit cards, things like that. Next slide, please. The people that use NLP would be the health field, sales, educators, advertisement agencies, and management position. The health fields, for instance, if someone comes into the office or anything, you're trying to figure out what's going on with them, trying to diagnose them, and maybe you can't get exactly what you need out of them. Maybe you can phrase the questions differently and things like that so you can better understand, so you can help them. Sales, I know I've been a victim of sales, speaking in rhythm, speaking real smooth to you, try to persuade you to buy their product and things like that. Advertisement agencies, we see in commercials all the time. Subliminal messages, like I was speaking of before, they use it, the way they word things in the commercials and things like that, make us have interest in their products and things like that. And management positions, so that, they can better get across to their employees what they need to get done and things like that. And educators, teachers, and professors, they use it so that they can, make the classroom a more productive place because all students learn a different way. We don't all learn the same, so it just makes it a more efficient learning environment. Next slide, please. How does it apply? Progression in the mind, like it can change your perspective, things like that, hopefully for positive ways. It can do negative things as well. Spiritually, make you more spiritually aware, understand things, how they work, and help you with yourself, understand yourself and self-help and things like that, and affirmations. For example, I know some of y'all remember Miss Eggleton, and at the beginning of class each day, she had us do a daily affirmation, just saying positive things about ourselves, and just things like, I'm alert and ready for action, and I will be positive, things like that. And eventually, we know that words have power, so, if you keep on saying those things, they will become true. Next slide, please. All right, the next step, as in, if you want to learn more about NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, there are seminars, like I was saying. Richard Bandler still travels the world giving lectures and things like that. Institutions, for instance, these are the founders of the NLP University of Santa Cruz, things like that, which they'll help you to be, better understand the craft and, get licensed and everything like that and learn how to conduct it. And obviously you can go to college, things like majoring in psychology, things like that, and media. Like I got most of my information from the internet. So those are ways as well. And I also listen to tapes and things like that. Next slide, please. All right, this is another one in my last. For example, this one, takes a little more analyzation. But you see the red is here for passion and the green for peace and things like that. And it's showing that, it's submissive. So, our product is basically like, it'll do what you want. Also, you'll see that it's left heavy since we read left to right and like strong to weak. So you see that once you notice the picture of the middle, which is the main focus, which has a good balance, then you automatically go to the top here. And you see it's not much going on around here, down in the bottom there. So that's another way, like everything on here is for purpose. And you see that there's no orange because orange is the color of anger, which is not something that they want to bring out when they're trying to get you to buy their product. Next slide, please. Okay, my reflection, I know everybody's saying it, but like the biggest thing really is procrastination, just because, I've procrastinated on a lot of things. I figured I would have learned my lesson by now, but I didn't. So anyway, like Miss Knight's song says over there, they are definitely closer than they appear. And, things like that. And I learned more about it. And I think it'll really help me in college doing this project because I had no idea how to do in-text citations and things like that. I didn't know the extent of projects. And I definitely know we will have things like this in college and to even greater extents and things like that. And like I said, it's truly helped me. Learning about neuro-linguistic programming has helped me all around with a lot of different things. And you see here I have this picture like a dude with the monster work behind him, and for y'all that can't see, it says if I ignore it long enough, maybe it'll go away. But it doesn't. So, yeah. All right, next slide, please. Yeah, that's it. All right. Thank you.